Good morning, everyone. I am trying out some stuff on my tablet, which I don't typically do, but figured I'd give it a whirl this morning. See if it's working. There we go. I guess it is working. All right. So I am also incredibly exhausted. It is early, but I am here. Um, so trying to set some stuff up. I am at Dickinson College today. Q&A for a bunch of the students, which would be a lot of fun. I love stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it is early and I gotta throw a face on. So we're gonna try to fix this morning. It's gonna take some heavy lifting. It is also potentially a very long day for me because I've got Dickinson today, and then this evening I'm heading down to York to the George Street Bar and Bistro. Bistro and Bar? Bar and Bistro. One of those. For a fun little show with the incredible Icy Hottie. So yeah, that's my morning. My boobs are sitting right here beside me. But I cannot put them on camera because they look biological. It's a good time to prime the face this morning. My alarm started going off at 7 in the morning. I actually got out of bed at like 7:50 because that snooze button is a lifesaver. But yeah, now it is time. It's time to get my day started. I've also never used my tablet for StreamYard before, so this is kind of a new experience, but it was something I wanted to try today just to see if I could. Turns out I can. Some of the settings aren't the same, so I'm still trying to figure out some of that. Yeah. So I don't have all the options I do on my laptop when I use my tablet, but that's just the way it is. If anybody out there is having trouble hearing me or anything like that, let me know, because again, never used StreamYard on my tablet before and kind of figuring some stuff out. It dawned on me, morning Regina, how are you? Realized I am wearing the exact same thing to the Q&A that I wore in the promo picture that they used for it. Thinking about doing different hair though. Not quite sure yet. Since it's a long day, I'm trying to kind of go a little easy on myself this morning and then build to something a little wilder tonight. But tonight's face is a little more mired in realism. So actually pink is pretty prevalent in everything I'm doing today. So we're gonna lean into some pink. I'm in my Barbie era. I'm not. That was 2 years ago. I'm also, since it is a long day, endeavoring to not glue my hairline down this morning. Just getting my workday started. I hope you're doing well too. I am. By the way, I read that the moment it came in, so you probably see a bit of a time delay. Ugh. But yeah, between shows, I don't really want to take the face off, but my call time isn't until 6 o'clock tonight. So I'm gonna go do the Q&A. I'm gonna come back. Do I want to wash the face off? That's the big question. Like this morning, I'm not gluing down my hairline. I'm keeping my sanity a little bit. Trying to get the motivated to get up and make some coffee. Nice. I've never been a coffee person, so maybe I should start. Although I am a cherry soda person. Like, I love me some cherry soda. I do have some Sprite downstairs. Maybe that'll wake me up a little bit. We're here now. Put the face on, Devere. Trixie, how have you been? It's been a lifetime since I saw you in person. But I love keeping up with everything you're doing on Facebook. I got everything packed yesterday, and I realized, did I pack my purse? It's sitting right there. It's one thing I never thought I'd have to like think about. Where's my purse? That's a new one. There it is. Nice. Stoning commissions. That reminds me. Alizé La Diamond. I need my dress. I think it's been over a year. I gave her a dress to stone for me, and it was never high priority for either of us, but now it's becoming a high priority. Um, we also live far apart, so getting the dress back is tricky. But I'm gonna be down in New York tonight, girl. You can get down there and get my dress to me. That would be amazing. If you can't, not the end of the world, but I'd really like to wear it. I'm also wearing the jewelry set I wore on Inside the Drag Closet this week because I'd never worn it before, and I really liked it. Going to finish for nice. I have not seen her. Like, I haven't seen so many people in months because, my life changed a little bit. But I'm going to start reaching out again soon because I miss everyone. I just needed some time, needed some space. But now I really feel like I'm getting it back together. It is 8 in the morning. I'm throwing this nonsense on. Oh, if you find a job you love, you will never work a day in your life. That is a lie. That is an absolute lie. I don't know why, but This Is Me from The Greatest Showman is on repeat in my brain right now. I haven't heard it in a long time, but for some reason, that's the earworm this morning. It's 8 o'clock and I'm putting this nonsense on. Oh my god, like, tell me I'm wrong. My job is silly, and I love everything about it. The worst part of doing drag for me is getting into drag. Some people love, like, the journey and the transformation. I'm like, "Can it just be on, please?" To be in the car on the way to the show tonight. Oof. Where are you at tonight? I feel like wearing my kimchi. I do. Because it's early and she wants to treat herself. They lounge in Pottsville. Oh, wow. Cool. Rumors. Never heard of it. Sadly, that's one place I will never set foot in again. Just talking with Fancy about old shows and stuff that came up. Nice. I was in Pottsville not too long ago. Where was I? Rivet Canteen. That was a fun gig. Love me some fancy dismount. Oh, rumors came up. Yeah, my last show there um, was years ago. Um, Packed house, great show. At the end of the show, they said, "Sorry, we didn't make enough in ticket sales to pay anybody." Place was packed, and sorry, I have to pay the bartender and I have to pay the DJ, and you girls just didn't bring in the money. I'm like, okay. Um, the show hosts pooled their tips together to pay me and the other guest entertainer. Kudos to them. The DJ gave me his pay on the way out the door because he didn't want to lose me at that venue. which I thoroughly appreciated that he didn't have to do that. Um, but I said, nope, I will not be back here. You don't get to have a nearly sold out show and then tell the performers, sorry, you didn't make enough money. Not cool. Not cool. Um, like that's exploitative. So yeah, Rivet Canteen is a lot of fun. Very cute venue. Actually, tonight, I'm doing one of the songs I did there the first time I was there. Um, since St. Patrick's Day just passed, I have an Irish song that I'm going to be doing tonight, which I'm very excited about. When Divinity was Miss Rumors. Yeah. Nope. Nope. That place is a problem. Which is sad because there are venues that need to exist. Like that area needs some representation, but that's not how we go about it. You don't get to say you're there for the community and then piss on the community unless they're into that. But woo, 8 in the morning, yeah. God, I'm tired. Um, but yeah, they still don't want shows. Oh, I didn't realize there was new ownership there. That's cool. Good to know. Friends of mine are going through that. Venues they've been doing shows at for years are under new management, and the new management is like, yeah, we think we're going to get rid of the shows. What? It's also a tricky time, you know. It's very difficult when every day there's a new religious leader that's being busted for, you know, SA. All right, we are definitely doing daytime drag today, which I usually, fight back against because drag is drag. I don't think there should be a distinction between daytime and nighttime drag. However, today I'm not going as heavy-handed. Oh, I feel like, yeah, I should be done with my contours by now, but I am lagging a little bit. As long as I'm in the car by 10:15, I am good. The funny thing is, they told me I didn't need to be in drag for this, but if I'm doing a Q&A about drag, I'm gonna be in drag. I'm really not a fan of doing this on my tablet because I look rougher there than I do in my own mirror, which is very weird, but it's fine. It's still me regardless of how I look at it. I'm wearing what I call my Barbie coat today. My cute pink sequined catastrophe. Got to hang out with a friend of mine who was doing drag yesterday. Kind of been a mentor for them. Getting back to being Auntie Jade, which is lovely. I will say I've been looking at someone to potentially be under the umbrella of the family. Nothing nothing's set yet, nothing's certain, but I wanna see what they can do. I wanna see if I'm a good fit for them. Uh, I said I would never have another kid. Well, never say never, because this person does impress me quite a bit. But I am also happy just being auntie. I actually prefer being auntie. It's much less work. Um, Good morning, Steph. How are you? I'm literally doing almost everything I did for the podcast this week. It's going to be nearly identical. It is an early day. It is. It is. Steph, I'm bummed I don't get to direct you this year, but I am glad we're going to get to play more. Because buckle up, party's not going to be able to get rid of Lady Viola. I'm going to be fangirling this year. Ooh. Well, alright. Let's put something shimmery on there. Let's let's wake ourselves up. Makeup takes ages, right? I you know what's funny? When I'm in Jersey, I wake up, my alarm usually goes off at 5 in the morning, so I can throw on Viola. And I've gotten Viola down to 30 minutes because the face is, for me, a pretty easy face. There's nothing super crazy about her. Um, but she's a standard face that doesn't change from day to day. When I have a chance to play, oh my god, somebody help me. It takes forever. Hmm. My typical face, like what I'm doing today, this will probably take me about an hour. Um, because I like to take my time with my dry face. That did not go the way I hoped it. Fine. All right. The song in my head just shifted from This Is Me to Pumping Iron from Starlight Express. I don't know how that switch happened, but it happened. And here we are. Mhm. I want to do neutral to pink. I'm going to do neutral to pink. Let's start with pink. Let's have some fun. Treat yourself. Have some pink. I haven't done my makeup on the outside edge first for a long time. So let's have some fun with it. Lots of people interested. Nice. The revival of Starlight Express is incredible. I was not into the show. Um, I knew some of the music from it, but that was about it. And then my TikTok feed started showing me clips of the revival in the UK, and it is phenomenal. Um, like cool changes to some characters, like the gender swapping of Greaseball just works. Like they took the show and modernized it, even though it's still a musical about toy trains. Electra exclusively using they them pronouns just makes sense. Because I mean, Electra was always a very queer coded character anyway. Um, Matt, how are you? I am doing wonderfully. Hope you and the husband are doing well. Miss you guys. Now that my life has calmed down a little bit, like, let me know when you guys want to get together and hang out. Um, don't wait for me. Just tell me. Tell me when. Huh, it's nice and soft. Good. Awesome. Yeah, my schedule is pretty easy right now. Um, like I have some stuff going on, but I can, pretty easy to work around stuff right now. Do a yellow. Never done that. No, yellow doesn't go with anything I'm doing today. I want to put something in there. Do I want that shimmer in there? I do. Let's try something. Let's get creative. You know what? Nothing has ever been gained by playing it safe. This is either going to look great or look like a disaster. Either way, game on. And actually, I'm kind of loving it. Hmm. It's not super crazy, but it's enough of a enough of a shimmer. Ooh, that was too much. That's cute. Okay. Uh, I just put that on it, and then it dawned on me. I put that right where the lashes are going to cover it up. Because of course I did. I think if my show tonight cancels, I'm going to go do laundry. Yeah. I am weird. I love doing laundry. Can anybody explain that to me, please? There's just something about going and doing laundry that I find soothing, and it's not a very hands-on experience, but I find it relaxing. I feel like I'm accomplishing something. Trying a new color. Mhm. Hmm, what is that? Oh, I don't have the box anymore that has all the colors listed. Well, ooh. There we go. All right. Let's put this away. Really liked how that turned out. That's kind of fun. Mhm. I've gotten quiet. Sorry about that. Working on the liner tends to do that. Ugh. Who's still watching? Who's out there? I haven't done my lower line in a while. Kind of, I'm playing, I'm having fun. I don't want to go nuts because this is a chat about my drag, so I don't want to go in there with a completely different face, but playing with the look today. Crystal, how are you? Long time no see. Hope you are doing well. Is that what we want today? This is what we want today. I catch you on Facebook every once in a while, and I'm just like, look at you thriving. I am. I am thriving. I am happy. I am getting my life together. No, I got my life together, and now I'm feeling good. I'm remembering who I used to be, and I like it. I haven't done my nails yet. Oh, gotcha. I'm doing well. I am thriving. I am remembering who I used to be many years ago and getting back to being that person again. Um, which has been wild. Um, it's a very unusual feeling because you start looking at things and you're like, huh, I stopped doing that. Why did I stop doing that? I'm doing things I let go of. And it's a fun journey going down memory lane and going, oh, I missed that. Aurora, we were just talking about you. Let me know when we're doing dinner. We keep on trying to schedule something and we just don't schedule something. So let's just do that. Right? I don't need to be that person anymore. My evenings are pretty open. Wednesdays and Thursdays are pretty busy. Um, but like Monday and Tuesday evenings, let me know. Because if we could get together and do dinner, that would be amazing. Because girl, the tea I have. Actually, none of the tea I have is actually that juicy. But well, some of it is. You too, Crystal. It's so good to see you. As virtually. Tuesday. Tuesday evening, I am currently free. Let me pull up my calendar. My calendar. Yeah, Tuesday, I am. Mm, awesome. I was going to go with a softer lip color today. So let's. Throw a little Kylie in there. Actually, this that might lighten it up a little bit. Add some nice pink in there. You know what? Screw it. Let's throw a shimmer on it. I'm going to spray this and I will be right back. I'm literally just going to the other side of the room. Quick spritz before I put my lashes on. Ugh. You know, the other week I put lower lashes on and I really kind of loved it. And I think I'm going to start doing it again. Today is not that day. Today is a long day. Time we're at 9:03. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty well. It's funny, while I was cleaning the drag room, I found so many like boxes of lashes. And I'm like, ooh, I am set for a long time. Ooh, that's a pretty lash. And now my stomach is rumbling. All right. And that is the face we are going with today. Mhm. Put my stuff away before I start fishing. You know what? Got a couple minutes. I'm going to do my nails, chat for a little bit longer, hang out with whoever is still here. Daniel! Good timing. Hope you are doing well, sweetheart. It is cold in here today, and I don't know why. It's spring. It's that lovely time of year where the weather's like, what are we going to do today? Whatever we want. Ooh, tomorrow morning at this time, I will be getting ready to leave work. Because we have an early morning event tomorrow. And I have to take a clipboard with the script on it because I am the backup person for the main character. And sadly, due to my schedule, I could not make it to any of the rehearsals. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to be taking blocking notes while doing other stuff. I was originally the backup person, but now they're actually putting me on a bunch of the shows. So that'll be cool. Cricket! How are you, lovely? Doing a nice little shimmer today from Sally Hansen. I love this nail color. It's just a nice little silver. Goes with everything. Oh, outfits there, pants are there. My weekend is weird because I'm in two separate suitcases for shows, and I don't typically like doing that. But the gig tonight, smaller costumes. So I was like, you know what? We're not taking the huge suitcase. Pack it all in something smaller. I could have put it all in one suitcase, but I also didn't want to do that. And then tomorrow, I'm going in guns blazing. Like I have two pretty new songs. Um, one that's been on the bucket list for a couple months, and I finally put it together and got the costume together. And I'm like, you know what? Do it. You don't do it now, you're going to keep waffling on it. So do it. Plus, the venue's perfect for it. Plus, I have to see if I can hop up on that stage. Ta-da! Let these dry. While they dry, I'm just going to sit here and chat for a little bit. Check the socials, see how things are going. Ugh. I would love it if my nose would stop running. That would be great. That's what we're looking for this morning. You doing the Ren Fair this year? I sure am. I will be back at the New Jersey Ren Fair. Very excited about it. I'm helping put together the plot again this year. We're going with the Golden Age of Pirates, which is going to be really cool. It, you know, creates confusion sometimes, but that happens. But we're excited. We're working through a few logistical things right now, in an effort to be one of the most welcoming Ren fairs. Gonna give these another moment to dry. For Inside the Dry Closet this week, we have a very fun show coming up. It's going to be our April Fool's show, and our guest is going to be Bev. So make sure you tune in for that. Bev is absolutely hilarious. It's going to be a wild ride. But I am going to hop off of here. I'm going to finish getting ready. Why did I pick an outfit that I have to tuck for? Sometimes we think things through after they're already figured out. Anyway, I will chat with you all later. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all take care of each other, check in on each other, check in on your friends, and I will chat with you later. See ya. Wait. Oh my gosh, this is hard to use on here. All right, there we go. Bye.